97.6%. That is the number people see when they look at my class 10th results. They assume I did not sleep for a year. They assume I'm a genius and bought every textbooks on the planet and went to expensive coaching institute. I want to tell you a secret. Almost everything you're being told right now, how to crack class 10, is absolute lie. It is designed to make you panic. If I could go back in time to the exact day I started my 10th standard, I wouldn't give myself just a roadmap. I would shake violently to myself and say, stop doing these five things immediately because you're actively ruining your percentage. In this video, I'm going to share the psychological shifts, the hidden subject traps, and the exact active study framework that took me to 97.6 percentage without losing my sanity. And make sure to watch this video till the end because the mistake number 5 is a hidden trap that drops even the smartest student from 98% to 85% in the final week of boards. Before we go to fresh strategies, let's clear the air on two massive questions that I always get from my juniors. I have spoken about these before, but let's do a 60-second quick reality check. So, the very first question is, Didi, which coaching did you go? The answer is none. I did zero coaching for my 10th boards. School and targeted self study are more than enough. Don't waste your parents' money out of FOMO. Second question I get is, which reference book I should buy? Honestly, I deeply regret wasting money on mountains of heavy reference books early on. The board paper is strictly drafted from your textbook. And if you want a full detailed video on why coaching and reference book are a trap, then make sure to comment down below. I'll make a detailed video on it. But for today, assume you have nothing but only the standard textbook, your brain, and the internet connection. Let's build the 97.6% strategy. The first thing I wish I knew was the April Fool mistake. When class 10 starts in April or May, everyone has infinite energy. You say, I will study 8 hours every day. You do it for 4 days and you will be completely exhausted and you don't touch your books for next 2 months. Seniors will look at you and say, chill, board exams are overhyped. Just study in the last 3 months. Do not listen to that terrible advice because the students who scores 95 or 98% are not superhuman. They are just regular students who understand this formula consistency over intensity. I wish I knew that studying 1.5 to 2 hours every single day is 10 times powerful than studying 14 hours a day in January. If you study a little bit daily, your brain builds long term memory pathways. By the time November comes, while the rest of your class will be panicking to complete the syllabus, you will be casually revising it for the third time. Start slow, but start today. Point number 2, I wish I know that making beautiful notes is a completely waste of time. I spent weeks using 4 different colored gel pens, highlighters, and sticky notes to just copy down the paragraph from the textbook into my notebook. I felt I was working hard. My notes looked beautiful. But when the first school unit test arrived, I realized something terrifying. I couldn't remember a single thing. Why? Because just copying down is a passive learning. Instead, I wish I knew about active recalling. Stop writing summaries. Instead, write down a question for yourself based on the textbook. While you're revising, make sure to find the answer because while you're learning, if you don't struggle, then you're just not learning, you're just decorating the paper. Point number 3 that absolutely destroys your percentage. I wish I knew that how much languages actually matters. Think about your current schedule. Are you not spending 90% of the week solving math equation, memorizing science formulas, and mapping out the history dates? But in your final mark sheet, English and all the other languages carries the exact same weightage as mathematics or science. I saw my classmates who scored a perfect 99 or 100 in maths, but their overall percentage dropped to 86 or 87% simply because they completely ignored English and other languages. You cannot fix your language grammar or writing skills in just 5 days. I wish I had dedicated just 2 hours a week for my English and other languages, especially on weekends, to read my language chapters and practicing writing skills. The fourth thing I wish I knew is how to handle the mental trauma of school pre boards. In the month of November or December, your school will conduct pre boards exams. Let me warn you, your school will purposefully grade you strictly. They do this to scare you so that you don't get complacent. When I got my pre board exams, I was completely devastated. I thought my dream of scoring above 95% was completely dead. Instead of panicking, you should start solving sample papers or past year papers. Finally, point number 5. This is not an academic tip, but it is a very important advice in this entire video. I wish I knew how to protect my peace from toxic peer pressure. Class 10 friendship turns into competitors overnight. You will have classmates who will call you up and say, यार मैंने तो कुछ नहीं पढ़ा, मैं तो fail होने वाला हूँ. And you secretly found out that they are studying till 3 a.m. Or sometimes you will compare yourself with somebody who says, I have completed my syllabus in the month of August itself, making you feel run your worthless. Own race, because class 10 is a marathon, not a sprint. And someone else pretending they're not studying does not change your preparation. So I have made this videos telling my mistakes, what I have made, so that you have to avoid them. And if you have enjoyed this video and you got some information from this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to share with your friends. And if you are in 11th or 12th, make sure to share it with your juniors.